Hello and welcome. Welcome to Just Africa. So, if you have been watching the news recently, you realize that there was a documentary that Al Jazeera put together of Gold Mafia. Well, as if that was not upsetting enough. But I have been paying attention to the African news, right? So you would think if something like this happens, especially in the region, like the Southern African region, because we do have Southern African, what do you call them? We have SADC. I'm trying to like, make myself coffee. So you would think that our leaders were like the region leaders. Let's not count the whole continent. Like people in the region, leaders from Botswana, Lesotho, South Africa, Eswatini, Madagascar, and all Mauritius. They would at least voice some concerns or I don't know, come up with statements denouncing or calling out what is happening in Zimbabwe, according to the Al Jazeera documentary. It's not like it's the news made up all these things. It's the evidence that everybody can see. But nobody has come forward. I have even opened a Google page here. Let's see. Nobody is saying anything in Africa because I guess Zimbabwe's problems is Zimbabwe's problems. Like nobody cares because what does the silence mean? What does it what does it what is that message saying? The Gold Mafia, nobody is saying anything, not even the president of South Africa, not the president of Botswana, not anybody from anybody elsewhere, not anybody elsewhere is saying anything. And this is our problem right here. This is where we go wrong. This is our major problem, because now what does this message say is that like people of Zimbabwe, they're on their own. No other country is gonna come out and call them out or like say they are investigating, because it brings a bad what do you call it? One country do bad things, then the whole continent is bad. You know what I mean? And you would think that the African Union and the SADC, the ECOWAS, somebody involved in this will say something, but our leaders are mute. Our future is bleak. Our future as young Africans is still going to continue. We are still going to continue getting handouts. We are still going to continue silenced. The African Union is still going to continue helpless, even though with the agenda of 2063, nothing of those dreams might not happen if we do not call out this type of situations, if we don't point a finger at the right people, and if we do not correct our mistakes right now. The continent will still be looted 100 years from now. Africa is supposed to be the continent with most of the young people, but most of the young people are also leaving the continent to go find jobs elsewhere. Can we imagine all those billion-dollar gold, if they were invested into the younger generations? It will bear fruit in the future. But we are silent. We are so silent. It's ridiculous. Yeah. So, what do you think about the gold rush, gold mafia thing? The silence of our African leaders, the silence of our African committees, the silence of SADC, the silence of African Union. What does that mean? Maybe you have answers to this, or maybe you have suggestions. Let us know in the comment section because this is so concerning.